morning from, where are we today?
Busch
Gardens Tampa Bay, and what we just found out?
The sheep crew is closed.
It was closed last time he came as well.
Yeah, the last time.
One day we'll get on it, but to be fair, that's not the most hyped coaster for today.
No, it's not.
Sam gets to go on his first RMC! Yay! So I think we're gonna head maybe straight over there and see what it is. Sam's gonna grab a drink.
Yeah.
Grab a drink real quick and then we'll head over to... Right, Sam just had not only his first ride on GWAZI, his first ever ride on an RMC.
I did.
Where did we ride?
We went right at the very back.
Yes, we did.
Obviously to the first ride. And yeah, it was like beautiful. Like easily like a top 3 roller coaster. I'll have some more rides on it. I'll try and grade it tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, next level. Everything about it is just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Really intense. Throws your stomach. The inversions are beautiful. I said to these then when we got off, it just doesn't. People obviously. Sort of slate them for the comfort and the way your legs bash against the restraint, but I must have like my body type must just work for it because I didn't have one bash or anything and just rode with it. It was I think I forgot how. I mean, last time I was here, I rode that obviously a few times, and front row. It was a front row ride for me, but I did forget how good that drop is on the back row. Like you are fully at the mercy of the machine you are riding. There is nothing you can do about it. There you just gotta trust it and let it do its thing. Like, because you are just dragged down that drop. And we saw like a tiny little girl went on back row before us, and I was like, I would love to like talk to her after, because like I would love to know what that feels like as a kid, because I remember going on like a log flume as a kid and it throwing my stomach. So to go on that, I don't know how that would feel. Not sure where we're heading next. Maybe Cheetah Hunt. I did look at that a minute ago and it had quite a long queue, but we'll just take the days it comes. We're here. I don't know if I mentioned, but we're here for Howl O Scream tonight as well. So we've got scare mazes, scare zones, and when I came last time, Busch Gardens Howl O Scream mazes were my favourite. So I'm looking forward to getting back. This is very cool. Little model of GWAZI there. And there's also over here one of Cheetah Hunt as well. Very cool. Forgot that they painted Montu like a minion. Whee, there goes Cobra's Cuff. This is Osiris's big brother. Yeah.
Did you? Oh God. Oh no, that's just a corrugated wall. Here we go. This is down here.
But the people were consumed by greed, seeking more.
Oh, it is hot. What do? We rode front row on Montu, and how good is it?
Unbelievable,
So good. Like I was saying, like is it 30 now, or is it about to turn 30? Like not far off, and it's so smooth and so intense and like graceful. Like you just kind of glide through it. It doesn't at any point, like we rode Hulk the other day, and we were both like, ugh.
After the launch, it
like,
was horrendous.
yeah, really bad. I know obviously like that's a sit-down coaster and this is an invert, they are very different, but like two big B&Ms that are like frying away in the Florida sun, like the difference is just crazy. Like it was so good.
So well.
I just forgot how good it
layout.
was.
It's the perfect roller coaster, Monty is.
Yeah, excellent. We went on Cobra's Curse as well. It's just really well themed. It's just nice to see themed efforts in like kind of more regional parks like this, and everything's working. Like a lot of regional parks would build that stuff maybe for like opening year and then not maintain it, which is a shame obviously when that happens. Yeah, everything worked. I mean, it didn't really spin, did it? Like,
no, it didn't spin.
Yeah.
We didn't spin once. We didn't even go to the side.
Yeah.
We were in the same car, weren't we?
Yeah, it's just kind of.
Yeah.
It's
Just went off. Oh, that's Dean's biggest fan. Take a picture of it and send it to him. Yeah, I think we're going to. We've kind of bashed out like four coasters we've just ridden. Three.
feels like 4 stuff.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah,
So
it feels the hottest.
it's time for a beer at the Serengeti Overlook. Last time I came in here, it was pouring down with rain, and there were a family sat outside there on that terrace eating food, and the rain was like getting in their food, and I'll never forget it because I was just looking at them like, why? What are you doing? Go inside! And they wouldn't come inside. And I was like, there has to be something to this. Why are you doing this? I think this is Sam and I were watching the Side and Entertainment vlog about the rise and fall of Busch Gardens, and I think this is one of the old school original buildings from when it was a brewery, so it's always nice to see this stuff still standing. Oh, sweet aircon.
I don't think we'll be okay.
We just had a quick little ride back row on, I almost said GWAZI then. Cheetah Hunt. Which, in the past, I've always been like, Cheetah Hunt, Like, I think it's always because when it was being built, I remember really following it, and I love an Intamin launch coaster, and I was like, this is gonna be great. And then I went on it, and I was like, it was fine. So, hold on, it's coming. Get your shots in. But yeah, we like, I don't know, when I first went on it, I was really disappointed with it, and so since then I've always been like, yeah, but you've always loved it, haven't you?
Yeah, for sure. And
That was a really good ride.
The drop after the whatever that section can be called is really good, I think.
The Busch Gardens logo.
It's a nice big leap down. Yeah, I
Yeah, you do, yeah. And they've just turned the water back on, because I know in the recent videos that we've seen of it, the water has been off in the old Rhino Rally. Yeah.
No waterfall.
Oh yeah, there was no waterfall, that's true. But in the old Rhino Rally, for those who know, if you know, you know, section where you like are racing, that's cool, isn't it? All the transitions through that bit, like really
It's just
cool.
a really fun, comfortable coaster with some, you know, a couple of bits of airtime. There's the one inversion. The launches are pokey enough. Yeah, honestly, I know people don't really rate it, but I do. I like Cheetah Hunt.
Yeah. And we found out, we were watching again, Poseidon Entertainment, shout out, we found out that the old suspended monorail that used to go around the safari, that was its old station, and we didn't know that. And when we found that out, we were like, oh, so when we were in there, we were admiring it. I think we're going to go for another ride in GWAZI now. If I said, but we are back in the park now for Howl O Scream. It rained like bad, so we were walking over towards, like, we were going to make our way around to Tigris, whatever you want to say it, and it started pouring down, everything went down. We went and got some food and just hung out. Like, if you've been to Orlando or Florida, Tampa area, you know what it's like when it rains. You just kind of have to wait it out, which is what we did. And now it's time for Howl O Scream. So we've just come back in the park. We had some faff getting the wristbands. Like, the staff didn't really know what they were doing, and we got sent around like 3 times to try and get the wristbands. But we did it, we're here. We just went on GWAZI again, which it's like 6 PM now and it's kind of warmed up. We rode back row again, and I got to meet some lovely fans of the channel, which was very nice. So lovely to meet you guys if you're watching this. Yeah, I don't know what Sam's doing. I think Sam wants some merch. So you're getting a Powerade. Oh right, I thought you were buying a t-shirt. The merch is very cool actually. All of these pin badges. See, there's not even any Powerade here, so you interrupted my vlog for no reason.
Sorry.
There's a lot.
I could try and dip off quietly. Here we go.
That's fine. There's some there. But yeah, we're gonna go. I don't actually know what time the haunts and stuff start, but Sam has still not gotten the tigress cred, so we're gonna get a drink and then head over there.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay, so we are in the queue for Uprising the Forgotten, or the Forgotten Uprising, I don't know how you say it. So yeah, the haunts have just opened. We just went on Tigress, Sam's first time on a, is it a premiere? Are they premiere? Is it premiere Sky Loop? Is that what
Skyrocket 2.
Skyrocket 2, that's it. Yeah, what did you think?
Like beforehand, Jordan didn't want to come on. I was like, oh no, you've got to come on. So she did, and then I got off. She's like, I hated it. Got a headache, and I have a bit of a headache too.
Yeah.
But I like the launches. It's something I've not done one of those before, so yeah, it was alright.
I think the launches are fine. It's the transitions, it's the snappy, like throwing you from one direction to the other with those comfort collars. It's just not fun. You got the cred, and we've just seen sheep protesting, so we just did The Forgotten. That was our first house of the night. That was very cool. It was all like vampire themed. It's in the old queue line of the tidal wave ride that used to be here. So you've got half of it's Tigress now and half of it they use for Howl O Scream. It was very fun. It's really long and some of the sets were really cool. Like there was a scene with like a girl playing the piano. It was really cool. Lots of like, it's very like American Horror Story kind of vibe, like people in like latex and neon lights and stuff.
Can you say sex dungeon?
Yeah, of course.
Because it was definitely very sex dungeon.
Yeah, I said there was a kid behind and he was like, oh my god, it's a sex dungeon up in here. It's like, yes, it is. It's yeah, no, it was very cool. It was, there was one really good scare in, they did like the classic, like lots of mannequins stood there with hoods and then one of them was real and popped off and everyone screamed. They are still cycling Sheepra. There it is. So we're hoping, we were kind of like, why would they cycle it if they weren't planning to open it? So fingers crossed. We don't know where any of the haunts are, so we're just kind of wandering until we find something. Obviously it's still light out, so there's not really much point going through the scare zones yet. But yeah, the sun will go down quickly and we'll continue our smoothie. The shortcut. Well, this is cool. Oh my god! It's spooky! Wow! God, this is violent. Woo! Got a leg. Got a leg up. Hey guys! Spooky. I didn't get any shots because you have to go and put stuff away, but there it is, silhouetted, lovely cobra roll. It's the one and only Kumba. We were saying it's the same as Montu, like that's actually 30 plus years old and it's just so good, isn't it? Like we rode front row on that as well and it's just, I've always loved Kumba though, to be fair. Like I always like whenever I go on Dragon Con, I'm like, why does Dragon Con suck so bad when Kumba's so good? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like that, the 0G on Kumba I absolutely adore. Like it's one of my favourite coaster elements of all time, and yeah, can't believe how smooth it is after all these years. I don't think I've ever ridden it like at Sunset before either, so that was cool. Yeah, Howl O Scream has started, in case you couldn't hear. This is the zombie bumper car. we're gonna go and find another haunt to do. Yay. What is this?
Photos, please. We're all a little wacky.
I think that one was called The Residence. It was like spooky Christmas. It was so funny, wasn't it? There's something about spooky Christmas that just gets me. Like, Krampus is one of my favourite films of all time. Like, I absolutely love it. But yeah, it was just like silly, like fun, like drunk Santa at the end.
Yeah,
like it was so funny.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah. But it was like actually horrifying. Like there was a guy that'd been like stabbed with a candy cane, and there was like a Christmas dinner with like cannibal family eating him. It was just like, yeah, really.
Toy rocking forward.
The toy was gross. Yeah, it was like a mannequin. It was horrible. Yeah, that was all. Those rooms were very cool. I think that was a lot better quality than the first one we did. Like it felt like
Where's
I
the
don't
next
know.
one?
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep walking around and seeing what we can find. But yeah, really enjoyed. Yeah, The Residence Home for the Holidays is that's the name of that one. I feel like maybe it was called The Residence before and it was like not Christmassy and they've like made it Christmassy. But yeah, love me a festive spook. Falcon's Fury. Oh. Y'all, it's so humid. It's so humid. I'm like, parts of me are sticky I didn't even know I had. And your glasses steamed up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Coming out because it was really like lovely and air conditioned in the maze. And then we came out into the humidity again and boom, straight away.
Oh yeah, you're going here.
So oh my god, look at that Vegas sign, that's sick. Spooky. Very good. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Oh no. It looks incredible. We just had a night ride on 1-2. How was that?
Tony Moo Moo.
Tony Moo Moo.
Yeah, it was amazing. So fucking good that coaster. As we
Yeah.
said earlier, just the best.
It's excellent, really excellent. Like you forget, you do. I know you said this before. You just forget how good it is, and it's because it's been so long. I think as well. Like there's been so much innovation with coaster design and stuff, and it's all about RMC and Intamin and like I mean, B&M just make a solid coaster, don't they? That's all it is at the end of the day. We also did Stranglewood Estate, which was. Like, I mean, the facade, I've taken about 10,000 photos of it because I couldn't stop looking at it because it was so beautiful. And then inside it was stunning as well, wasn't it? It was
Amazing.
just like,
I love that one.
yeah. Again, like, I didn't find it very scary. It was just pretty to look at. Like, it was just really well done and like all the scenes were really detailed. The scares are very like, they'll say like boo or like scream at you or say help me or get out and all of like your standard like scare actor stuff, which is fine. Like it does the job for most people. Like people all around us were screaming. But my favourite thing at the end, they had this like stone angel animatronic thing that was like twitching, and that was really cool. I really love that. Like stuff that's like a little bit different, I think.
Yeah, it was clever.
Yeah. I think one thing I will say about the event so far, because I came in 2018 and there were a few effects that really stood out for me in the mazes, and this time around we've done 3 mazes now and like,
There was, sorry, I was just going to say there was a scene in the last one, spoiler alert by the way, but there's a bed and like someone in the bed. Then
yes,
the
that
bed
was
flips
good.
open and like a monster comes out on like a pulley arm.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the big effects for me aren't there so far. But I mean, we watch 2 more houses, so maybe there's some in there. Like they're like 2 out of 3, I think, have been really, really good. Like in terms of like set design and stuff. But yeah, I think they're just missing those like big effects. I don't know, but yeah, from like 2018, there there was a house that had like moving walls in it. That was really cool. And there was this effect with a diner, and it was like a table with mirrors. That was really cool. I haven't seen anything that's made me go, ooh, that's very cool and different yet. Like I say, we've got 2 more to go.
Okay, let's go. What is it? We go. Oh, I know.
We just did the Circus of Fear, and I mean, I was about to write it off because you know me, I don't really like clown mazes, circus mazes. I feel like it's a theme we see over and over and over again at haunts. But it had like a fairly short lines. We did it, and it was really good. Like, wasn't it really cool? It was more like it was like American Horror Story Freak Show. Like, so you started off in like the staff quarters, like it was like their tents and stuff, and then you went in, and it was like dingy circus, but like again the attention to detail was so good. Like the sets were just beautiful, and like there was a scene where you went into like a gypsy, like a Romany gypsy caravan, and she was in there like the fortune teller, and it was just beautiful. Again, I was just looking at it going, oh my god, this is just stunning. Again, not very scary, and no like standout effects, but just really, really beautiful. I feel like we've done the mazes the right way, because I feel like we started with the weakest one and they've kind of gotten better as we've gone on. So we've got 1 more left to do, but I think we're going to try and get a night ride on Iron GWAZI first. Yay!
Oh, we just went this way, y'all. Yeah, you gotta keep going. And then Peter, I'm like, you look at it.
Oh my god, look at the DJ. It's got a pumpkin head. That's amazing. He's a little pumpkin man.
There we go.
Spooky dead mouse. Yay. So we just did our final maze, which was the Witch of the Woods. It started off all outside. Yeah? It started off all outside, and I was like, is this going to be an all outdoor situation? And then we went indoors, and I don't know, it just, after going in the last 2, which was so good, that one felt like a bit of a letdown, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
like it felt like it was kind of trying to build towards something, and then
Wasn't
there was
many
no
acts.
payoff. Yeah, there was loads of like body set pieces and things like that, but yeah, it was fine. Probably, like you said, probably the weakest one of the night. We also had a front row ride on Iron GWAZI at night. How's that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fucking terrifying, actually.
Yeah.
Hanging down that drop, because you get a good like, I don't know, like a 1/10 of the way over the lip of the lift hill on the front before you start to drop.
Yeah.
And it's pitch black, and we're just, obviously the cars are really open,
Yeah.
but incredible. Wow.
Yeah, so
One of
good.
the best rides I've ever had on any.
I love you.
Yeah, I'd agree as well. It was insane, absolutely insane. I think it's way more intense at the back.
Yeah, I prefer the
but I prefer the front. I think it's a more fun ride for me at the front. Like, it's more re-rideable. And if I were going to ride it a few times, I would choose to ride closer to the front of the train than the back. But yeah, it was really fun to get on that at night, because I hadn't done that before, and especially for your first times riding it, to be able to do that is
It's special.
awesome. Yeah, so good. Look cool at night.
first time I've been there at all.
Smells good in here. Smells like chainsaws. Spooky.
What? So tight. Whoa.
I love him. I'm glad we came in here.
Oh yeah.
Spooky. Spooky. Yes. Yes. The best. This is cracking me up. Like they've got karaoke.